intro responsibility is asking you all if I have Cheez-It in my teeth. Do I have Cheez-It in my teeth, guys? That's a dusty snack.
Hi guys, it's John here from Culture Clash. I'm here with Sid.
Hi, I'm Sid.
We're going to be going over some new releases coming out tomorrow. We're going to be talking about a special event being held right here on this very stage tomorrow.
Do you want to tell about it now?
Well, we'll save it for later. You got to tune in.
Oh,
you got to
stay
tuned.
Stay and watch.
After this commercial break, where we talk about these Aerosmith reissues.
Oh yeah, we got these. Well, all three of these won't fit.
Yeah,
on
I'll just
the
give you one at a
block
time.
here. So here's one. This one.
The second album.
Get your wings.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, and 3, right? First, second, and third.
Well, we
Second,
probably
third,
should
and
have
fourth.
ordered
Oh,
those,
is that
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Toys in the Attic. I liked that one.
That's the one.
Oh.
It's got that song that they covered Run DMC on this one, actually. But yeah, if you ever were like, I don't want a $5 used copy of this album. I want the remastered from the original source tapes, 180 gram audiophile black vinyl.
Oh wow.
And this is the one for you.
Where are we gonna put this one now? Okay, cool. And then we also have
Rocks. That's the
Rocks.
one for me.
rocks. Yeah,
That's
why
the heaviest one.
Okay, heavy.
It's a
like
good
rocks.
one.
Cool. All
It's
right.
funky.
Well, everybody, we've got Aerosmith. Cool.
We got
There you go.
Aerosmith.
What are we doing next? AJJ.
AJJ.
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson Jihad.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is in a strawberry red
Ooh.
vinyl variant. We were just discussing the album artwork, which Tim told me was by a person with a name, and Samsa, and which makes me think of Half Baked and Samson, but that's not what we're talking about here. We did listen to this a little bit briefly. I just was like, oh, so it's a 2003 indie rock band. That's what it sounds like.
But their other stuff, their older stuff was more like folk punk, like down with the
That's true.
government
You
type
knew that,
stuff.
yeah.
And this just, it's a little bit softer on the ears than that.
Softer on the ears.
A little bit softer.
Cool.
You don't wanna
So,
hurt the ear.
if you want to see the progression of a band
There you
in
go.
vinyl form, get that one. Now, what we got? Oh, Baby Rose. You were
This
talking
one
about
I
this
was really stoked about.
Yeah.
I didn't
Rose
want-
red vinyl.
I didn't want to turn this one off when I was listening to it.
Can
It's
you-
actually in rose vinyl.
Rose red vinyl. Yep.
Haha.
You're right, Baby Rose. Is this a debut album? Do we know?
I'm not
I have no
particularly.
idea.
I'm not up on my Baby Rose lore, but
Lore. But it is through Secretly Canadian, and
Great label.
Yeah. And do you want to just kind of give a brief rundown of the sound?
just very good, like neo soul with a little bit of maybe psychedelic influence. There's definitely a big wave of that kind of music happening right now.
Yeah.
A little resurgence,
Yeah.
and this fits in beautifully with
So-
all of that.
Smooth and kind of airy, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't see it like. I could put that record on the shelf with like Daniel Caesar and Frank Ocean type stuff.
Cool. Awesome. Here you go. Brother Ali.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So we were talking about this. Brother Ali makes me think of probably, 2010 to 2015 time of my life, maybe, when I was really into learning about more of the conscious hip hop movement. If you like Aesop Rock or Atmosphere or anyone with that Midwest logical sound, conscious hip hop, yeah. And then you'll like this. It's a reissue, and yeah, he's from Wisconsin.
A lot of nice old soul samples on this thing. Calexico.
Yeah. Okay. This is honestly another one that it just makes me think of college back in the day. It's like this actually is limited edition to 4,000 copies. It's hand numbered. What did I write down about this one? Oh yeah, they're from Arizona. This was the band that we're we were talking about, and you're like, oh, it's indie with a horn. So they
Yeah,
have
the indie band with horns.
Yeah,
definitely some like world and Latin influence in there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're a little bit dancey. They were, big with Bonnaroo, that kind of movement. So good festival kind of fun, I guess. And
CD time.
yeah, why not? Let's mix it up.
Cloak. I became aware of this band today. Just your very kind of like speedy black metal, very much like Venom worship type stuff. I could definitely see myself getting into them more.
Goes hard.
It goes hard. It's definitely the heaviest thing in this bin.
Okay. Actually, I was gonna say. I think it probably is based off of what we've heard so far.
Yeah.
All right.
Lucy.
Lucy. So I admit I don't really know much about her work. I know Boy Genius is a thing. Don't come at me, everybody. Dacus, who knows?
Bridgers?
Yeah, you know. But this is red vinyl. It'll be great. 5-year anniversary. You love it.
Records.
You gotta get it. Here you go. Exploding Hearts, right?
This is another one I did not want to turn off when I was listening to it.
I believe the vinyl is on its way, but we have CD right now. And the vinyl should be a pink and yellow variant. But
definitely one that I did not want to turn off when I was listening to it. Very much like grungy and punky. Almost reminded me of like the Modern Lovers and that kind of stuff. Very good. It looks like an album that was like just from based on the cover and the sound. Like, oh, this is from like 1978. No, it was recorded in like 03.
Oh, really?
Really solid.
Nice. And let's go with what? Fridge is next?
Fridge.
Cool. So Fridge is a British post-rock trio from like the late 90s. Some people might be more familiar with Fortet, which is actually the project of their guitarist. So this is a cream vinyl variant, experimental kind of instrumental feel. You'll definitely go into more of that if you do listen to Fortet, but this is where it kind of started, and I am looking forward to hearing the album in full. This is the 20th anniversary edition, so I've got to learn some stuff.
Do you ever like open the fridge and then like there's no food there, but then you go back to the fridge like thinking that food will show up?
And that's what this is,
That's
right?
what this is.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, I didn't have food then, but I definitely
It's
have
food for
fridge
thought.
now.
Food for thought, my dude.
And then, we just talked about this one, Futurebirds.
Futurebirds.
Yep, we turned them on and we learned some things. These guys,
They're from
right.
Athens.
They are Athens, Georgia. Folksy, and I just want to read to you all. I looked at their descriptor on Spotify because I wanted to see, the bio, which I like to read. And the only thing it said was, if bands were football teams, we'd win the Super Bowl. So that's the energy coming from this one.
Yeah, kind of indie rock with a little bit of southern rock taste in there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's your girl.
My girl, Ariana.
Yeah.
If you're a girl boss, you already have this album, but if you don't, you need to get your butt down to Culture Clash and get it.
Yeah. It's just a reissue.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything specific.
Is it on any color, like special pressing?
I don't believe so.
No.
But it's going to sell, and you want it. And I love Pete Davidson. This is not that one, but
Thank you, Pete Davidson.
Thank you,
Next.
Pete Davidson. All right. Good one. Yeah. This one's yours.
Yes,
here.
this one I was immediately drawn in by the hype sticker.
Whirlpool
comparing.
blue vinyl.
Ooh. The hype sticker compared them to like the Wipers and Mission of Burma and all that kind of like early post-punky stuff. But yeah, listening to a few tracks off this thing definitely didn't disappoint. Definitely deserves to be mentioned in the same breath as those artists. and I would like to check that one out more. I'm curious to know what that pressing looks like.
Yeah, I really enjoy the album artwork, and I'm
Yeah, it's really
imagining that the vinyl will tie in really nicely. Ah,
Yeah.
my bros.
My bros.
There are 2 albums.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 reissues. Kikagaku, Moyo. Japanese band, really psyche instrumentals. We got this one, which I don't think, yeah, it's black vinyl. All right, cool. This is self-titled, and then this one, Force of Lost Children, is also black vinyl. I recommend checking out this band if you're into anything trippy but sophisticated. It is, I think it comes in layers.
Yeah, there were a lot of like droney moments on that record too.
Droney moments,
like,
but some really bright points as well.
yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. We have a customer who turned us on to this Tunde. Thank you. Cool.
Loop Cell.
Oh yeah, they're Swedish.
They're Swedish?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And this band reminded us of Broadcast.
Yes.
A little bit.
Very like ethereal vocals.
Ethereal vocals, maybe borderline shoegazy.
Yeah, definitely that influence in there.
Yeah, so, you know, something a little bit airy and beautiful, I would say. This one is on black vinyl, I believe. So Loop Cell. And who's next here?
I think we got Gia.
Gia Margaret. This is in the category, the genre of puts a chihuahua to sleep, which is very important if you have a chihuahua puppy. That is crazy. He loves Gia Margaret, and so do I. This is a Sea Glass Wave vinyl variant. Torch was telling me that we were doing some research playing different albums, and they were telling me that the earlier albums had heavier vocals, and then something happened where Gia lost her voice, or there was something going on where they just didn't sing much anymore, so it's really turned into some beautiful instrumentals. Also complex, and I would say go for it. Give it a listen.
That's definitely the kind of music that I feel like would put a John to sleep too. Like,
Probably.
kind of hit the reset button on my brain.
Yeah. Oh,
type of
it'll
stuff.
hit the reset button, which is sometimes what you want and need. I do, so.
Said I don't know if I've ever been good enough. If you ever ask yourself that question, then the CD's for you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20. Rob Thomas, who doesn't love
They're
them?
still kicking it.
I guess.
Yeah.
They come to Toledo,
They
right?
come to the Toledo Zoo like every year.
Yeah, so don't miss them.
So you're out there, Matchbox 20 fans. Get your butt in here and get that CD. We salute you. We see you. What else can you say?
Ooh,
Monk and Coltrane.
Monk and Coltrane.
Two of the goats of jazz.
Yep.
I was not aware that they collabed on a record, that, you know, they played together on an album.
Yeah, I believe this was a 1961 original recording, and it is now available in 2023.
Art Blakey plays drums on it.
Mm.
It sounds like a Monk and Coltrane album.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Very good
Have a cup
jazz.
of coffee, you know? Mm-hmm. And, yeah, black vinyl. Oh, it says on here that they spent 6 months of 1957 working together at a cafe. And then I guess it was, yeah, so produced 1957, 1958. I believe it was officially out around 1961. So, cool.
Right
What do we got?
on. Next we got Arlo. Arlo Parks, we got CD and vinyl.
Ooh, educate
This is
us,
the transparent
please.
green vinyl.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, some elements of soul in this music. Definitely some songs on that thing where it's like, I could totally see them like being part of the pop punk revival, kinda, maybe. I don't know, I'm not the expert on that kind of stuff, but.
So what's the feel?
What's the feel? Just fun, light, playful.
Good for summer?
Good, yeah, good summer tunes. Absolutely.
So put it in your car or play it at home, right? Maybe your car still has a CD player. Mine does. There you go. And Pere Ubu.
Oh yeah.
I'm still trying to learn a little bit, but apparently these people were in Cleveland,
Yep,
right?
they're a Cleveland-based band.
Someone came in recently and said that someone in the band was their neighbor back in the day in Cleveland. That was unexpected. And yeah, we've got this.
I recently got turned on to those guys, and it's like, where's that band been all my life? You know, just kind of like wackadoo, like post, definitely the wackier side of post-punk, like Public Image and that kind of stuff. Just crazy vocals, good
old
time.
Ohio sound.
Oh yeah, it is the Ohio. I mean, look at Devo,
Yeah.
Ohio. Come on,
Yeah. Cool.
sweet.
Oh.
It's that time of the year. Lawn chairs and Miller Lite and Steely Dan.
Oh my goodness. Ah. Peg. Just kidding. Yeah.
The second album, I think they're going in order of reissuing these ones. Yeah,
So, you know,
classic.
apparently these guys all were linked to Bard and a liberal arts college upstate New York, and they got all jazzy and artsy and then became this band that everyone loves. So, yeah. And then I think we also have a couple of albums under the S alphabet part.
Yes, that
Simple
one.
Plan and Sparks, which we should be getting in, but we don't have yet. And
Another dad rock staple and personal favorite of mine, Stone Temple Pilots. I'm a Stone Temple Pilots enjoyer. This is a good one. You've got Vaseline, you've got Interstate Love Song, Unglued, Big Empty. A lot of big singles on that one.
and this is clear vinyl.
Crystal clear vinyl.
Crystal clear vinyl.
It's a classic. Get down here and get it.
Yeah. And I honestly have not listened too much to them, so maybe I will now. Yeah. And yeah, sure. All right.
Yeah, sure.
So, Sylvan Esso, what now? This was originally out in 2017, I believe. As I was explaining to John, there was a time during existing on the internet when every single reference was just to their song about warm coffee. Anyone remember that? So yeah, very. If you're an elder millennial, you know. All right.
I do not know.
Yeah.
I think we got this Water From Your Eyes CD.
Okay, so we both really liked this when we
Yes.
heard it. Gonna have to give it a more thorough listen. This is off of Matador Records.
Matador always signing dope artists.
Yeah.
Every song on this thing sounds different. Like
From what we heard,
from
yeah.
what just the singles leading up to this thing, like there were some moments that are like really beautiful, and then there were some really just like guitar driven songs.
Some harder songs, some instrumentals. Was that when we were talking about the nice strings on the
Yeah,
track?
there were some nice strings on one
Yeah.
track, and then the next track was just like chaos.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
and also this cover art, kind of cool,
It's really
comic-y. So yeah, you know, Brooklyn sound.
And last but certainly not least, Jesus People Music Volume 2,
That's
The
right.
Reckoning,
On red vinyl.
on red vinyl.
Yeah.
I was trying to find out, I really wanted to listen to some of this.
We couldn't find it, so you're just gonna have to,
You're gonna have to
open
buy
the vinyl and, you know,
It's
listen to
hippies
it.
from California from the 60s, singing about Jesus.
Yeah, so anything, all y'all who
All my
like,
Manson heads out there.
I was
you
gonna
know
say,
what's
anyone
up.
who likes cults, California, religion, here we go. And then you said that they kept their hair long on purpose, yeah?
Yes. Maybe as a tribute to Jesus.
Honestly, probably. I wonder what kind of sandals.
They're Jesus
Tevas, Birkenstocks, what you going with? And then, so this is a compilation. It looks as though there's another compilation that might be similar in terms of like visuals, but we do not have it yet. But it is a compilation about shoegaze music, 1990 to 2022, also on red vinyl. But this one will get you there in the meantime.
Absolutely.
And I think that's it.
That's
Are we
is
going
it.
to talk about?
It's time.
We're going to talk about something going on tomorrow in
In this
store?
very stage, in about 24 hours, Propolis, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how you say it. They will be putting out their debut album.
Cool.
They'll have CDs at the gig.
Local band?
Local band.
Yeah.
I went to high school with Hannah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Getting
I was listening to the record today. Very good. Propolis.
User 927 will be opening.
Yeah, some band like I've never heard of.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Dude likes bunnies. Anyway, it's just the two bands, right?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah. Tim, you have anything you want to say? No.
So get your butt here at 5:30 p.m.
5:30
tomorrow
p.m. tomorrow, Friday, May 26th.
to hear some sweet tunes. Pick up a Propolis CD.
And grab some of these new releases.
Absolutely.
Robles just reacted fire to our story.
Oh.
Second.
Cool. Well, catch the rerun, guys. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to eating some Cheez-Its then.